Three friends sitting around a table, each with a drink in hand. They're ready to share some wild, wacky, and downright weird moments in history. Guy 1. John. Alright, gentlemen, buckle up. You know I love a good dose of history, but not the boring kind. I'm talking about those bizarre moments that make you go, did that really happen? So, let me kick it off with February 14, 1976. This is one for the books. So, on this Valentine's Day, the world witnessed the Great Emu Escape. Guy 2. Mike. Wait, hold up. Did you say Emu Escape? That sounds like a bad sequel to a National Geographic documentary. John. I'm serious. Down in Australia, an entire flock of emus just decided they had had enough of the farm life. I'm talking about a full-on escape attempt. Over 100 emus bolted from a farm in rural Queensland. It was like a scene from Mad Max, but with way more feathers and way less leather. Guy 3, Chris. I can't even imagine the chaos. People were running around trying to herd them back in, people in their pajamas waving their arms. It's basically every Australian's nightmare. Emus on the loose, and no one knows what to do. John. Exactly. They even had to call in the military for backup. Imagine that, soldiers trying to wrangle birds. The government was like, okay, we've sent troops to war zones, but this is something else. Mike, wow, I feel like there's a hidden message in there somewhere. Like, never mess with an emu on a bad day. But hey, keep going, John. What else you got for us? John. Alright, let's move on to something that's a bit more human in its weirdness. In 1957, the British government decided to do the most outlandish publicity stunt to date. They told the public that spaghetti was now being grown on trees in Switzerland. Yes, spaghetti trees. Chris, hold up, what? A tree that grows pasta? You're telling me people fell for this? John, you bet they did. The BBC aired a report showing Swiss farmers carefully plucking strands of spaghetti from the branches of trees, and actual people were calling in, asking how they could grow their own spaghetti trees. Some even went out to their local stores hoping to buy a spaghetti sapling. Mike, that's amazing. I love how gullible people were back then. It's almost like they wanted to believe it because they didn't have the internet to fact check. Oh, yeah, pasta from a tree? Totally makes sense. Meanwhile, the BBC was just sitting there giggling at everyone. Chris, I gotta say, this is the kind of genius prank that we need more of in the world today. Where's our spaghetti tree? Where's the International Spaghetti Tree Festival? Mike. Okay, one more. Let me take the reins for a bit. Have you guys heard of the Copenhagen Cat Massacre of 1747? John, Chris, in unison. What? Mike, it's not as bad as it sounds, I promise. But the city of Copenhagen decided to hold a festival where they had all these poor catsies, cats teed up to a giant wheel. Then, as part of the